Hello, and I am your friendly neighborhood Christian whistleblower. I'm Jeffrey Daugherty, and this is the Gospel Truth Channel. And tonight I want to talk about something that I'm going to be talking about in Friday nights, or on, I should say, Friday nights to come. We also want to talk, we're going to do some palms tonight. We may break out the rods. We may break out the cards. We may do a lot of things. It's Friday night. And we're just going to maybe have a little free form motion here and just do what we want to do, when we want to do it, and how we want to do it. That's what we're going to do. And you see the name of this is the Allow Me to Introduce You To. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to start doing a show where we introduce you, or I should say I introduce you to people that have like new YouTube channels that are just putting up their content and just trying to get started. And we're going to bring on people that are in that situation, as I've been, going on Rex's show or going on Heidi's show or on this show, or they come on this show, Wayne's show. I see a lot of the same people within the chat rooms, and that's good. And I also think that there's a lot of people in these chat rooms, a lot of people watching, which is great, that should also possibly be doing. So if you have a YouTube channel, or if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, and it's a smaller one, I'm going to begin on Friday nights to have a regular show where I introduce you to other people that have small channels and let them show you what they got. And then what we'll probably do, we'll let them talk for maybe 15 minutes, give a 15-minute presentation about what they do, who they are. And then we'll spend another 15 minutes or so giving them feedback, maybe pointers, stuff like how do they sound? How does their background look? How about their personal appearance? How about ways to communicate better, ways to say things better, way to maybe dress a little differently, or to make your background look a little bit better. So it's all about trying to be able to help people, trying to be able to, trying to get us a situation where we can help people that do have YouTube channels to get better at it. And we can encourage folks that are thinking about getting a YouTube channel to maybe take the plunge, because that's the worst thing that can happen. I guess you can embarrass yourself if you consider that a bad thing. I think the worst thing to happen is to want to do it and not try. So what we want to do is, again, we'll probably start on Friday. Next Friday, we'll start doing Allow Me to Introduce You To ... And if you have a small YouTube channel, I think I've got a person in mind for the first one. If he's not too mad at me to come on the show, I might do Doc Illusion the first time. And we'll have people come on, small channels, up and coming channels, and we'll have them show us what they got. And then we will give them some constructive feedback with kindness, with courtesy. And we will be nice to people. We will not slam people and say things to people that are hurtful. And we'll just do what we should be doing as part of the Gospel Truth Army, or the Gospel Truth Assembly, if you like the kinder, gentler version. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to build this out. We want to get more people. We want to get more people involved. We want to get more people encouraged. We want to get more people excited. And that's what we're going to do. I'm working on setting up that interview for you. My channels aren't small. Most have over 100,000 subs. Well, then that's great too. Allow me to introduce you. It doesn't have to be small channels at all, but that was the idea. So we can do that. So that's what I want to do. We want to help a brother out. We want to help a sister out. We want to help people out. So we're going to start doing that. Allow me to introduce you to, bam, there you go. that's what we're going to do. Let's take a look at some of the palms that people have sent in and give you some of the readings that people have requested and have received. As soon as I can figure out how to get this thing out of my way, let's do this. And then we'll do that. And that didn't work either. Well, I'll just do it like this. All righty. So we're going to show you some palms, and I'm going to tell you about these palms, and we're going to give a reading. And the people that these palms are showing, they've already got their reading. But if they're still here, they can get another little benefit. So we're going to talk about this. Here's some palms. And I'll do my best not to mention people's names, but this is a pretty good presentation of the palms. I got left, I got right. You know, I can see the palms very clearly. So let's go ahead and tell you about this person's palms right here. And I'm reading from my other computer because it's complicated and you don't care, but that's why I'm not looking directly into the camera. So this person right here, let me make sure I got the right person because I know who these are. Yeah, this person right here, and this was a pretty full reading. This person is artistic. Not autistic, but artistic. This person is passionate. This person is a risk taker, not afraid to roll the dice. This person has a vivid imagination. They've got a lot of creativity. They're precise, but they're not a real lover of details. I read all the lines, Jen, on a full reading where someone's given a donation. I read all the lines. I read the wrists. I read the front and the back of the hands, fingernails, the whole thing. This person is balanced. They have a lot of character. They're intellectual. They have a capacity to turn dreams into reality. They're adaptable. They're a quick learner. They could be a good liar if they so choose to be. And I don't think that this person does, but maybe they're just real good and I don't know it. I'm kidding. They have a lot of positive energy. They're logical. They have healthy. They're vital. They're energetic. They have a good life, good long life expectancy and quality. Yeah, very good. They had some issues in early childhood with some strong personalities pressing on them from outside them. They're intelligent. They're a clear thinker. They're observant. They have high intellectual energy. They're very strong with their affections. Excuse me. They're idealistic. They're emotional. They give and take love and affection well. They have a single overriding direct path through life. They're able to take advantage of opportunities. They'll probably be successful in life. They're masculine. They have challenges in the work area. They're logical, and they can positively influence the outcome of events. They're balanced in their feminine areas. Interesting. Yep, they're balanced in their feminine areas. They have a good sex life. There's a strong impression from others in early life. Probably not so bueno, but possibly both. Not sex related, by the way. They do take pleasure in life. They do take pleasure in physical expressions of love, i.e. sex. They're cheerful. They're sociable. They enjoy life. They continue to have outside influences on their life. They're self-sacrificial. They may harbor some frustrated dreams and goals, and family life is important to this person. So all that I can tell from looking at their palms. And this is, this person, I believe, is right hand. Oh, I don't know, so I don't want to speculate. So that's very interesting there. That's a palm. Yeah, you can tell a whole lot from the palms, and the palms aren't, it's not debatable. It is what it is because it is there. And it's not in stone, but it's very much it's in flesh. It's right there. And let's look at this one because this is kind of a different one. So let's look at this one. And this is a really good picture too. It made it very easy to read this person's palm. So look at that. Will you just look at it? I don't even know what that means, but it's funny when he says it. So they're never wrong. No, but sometimes, like we were talking last night, I don't know if you saw the show with Heidi last night. And Heidi is right-handed, and on her left hand, her lifeline is super short. But on her right hand, it's like twice as long. And that means that she was dealt on her left hand that, and I'm willing to bet when she was born, her right hand had a very small one too. And it just means that she was able to change what she was dealt and able to overcome and extend her life, energy, her vitality, and things like that. So yes, they can change, sometimes quite dramatically. So let's get another one here. Okay, this person, this was a shorter reading. This was a free reading, so it's shorter. But this person too is artistic. This person too is passionate. This person too doesn't mind taking risks. Interesting. This person is has deep spirituality. This person is also a quick thinker. This person is strong-minded. They have a strong character in a positive way. They have a strong ego as well. And they too can, take the bull by the horns and make their dreams into reality. They're sociable. They're hospitable. They're generous. They have lots of positive energy. They're healthy. And they also have a lot of influence from other people in their lives. They have decent physical vitality, probably could be a little bit better. A lot of mental energy. They tend to have fixed ideas. They kind of, once they decide that there's something that they believe, that's kind of the way they believe, which of course can be good and bad. It can be positive and negative. They're strong. They have firm affections. They don't tend to be really sentimental. They're not super touchy-feely. They're not really super showing their emotions on an outward basis. And love is very important to them. So there's that one. I think that's very interesting. And it really is powerful to get your palm read so you know what you're dealing with and you know what you have so you can know where you're going to. Let's look at this one. I love the wall behind this person's hand. If it wasn't so hard to do walls like that, I'd probably do mine, but that looks really cool. Where'd it go? Oh, I'm pushing the wrong thing. Doggone it. Sorry about that. I got two icons that kind of look like each other. All right, let's look at this palm. I love that wall. It's got like a metallic wallpaper on it or something. That looks super cool. Your dad says to just look at it thing. I guess it's from somebody on the internet. I don't know what it is. All right, so this person, let me get into the right person so I'm not telling you the wrong thing. Okay, this person. This was a pretty long reading too. Passionate, deeply spiritual again, sensitive, artistic. They like to learn. They're a little bit stubborn, maybe more than a little bit stubborn because they're kind of double a little bit stubborn. They're practical. They're loyal. They got a lot of energy. There's stress involved in their ethics and their ambition, failed religious ideals. There's academic stresses, and there's hindrances to what they think they should be. Those are some very well-defined lines. They're generally healthy. They've had a couple periods of maybe not so great health, but they're generally healthy, lots of energy, some challenges early in life. They're intelligent, very imaginative, but yet still remained practical. Very good business acumen for this person. strong emotions, capable of giving and taking emotion and affection. They're looking in their life for one great love. They believe that, you know, somebody's going to come over the hill on a white horse, or they're going to find a damsel in distress. They'll have a successful career. They'll probably found a new direction in their life in the late 20s to midlife. They stress ambition and work life, and they're going to find stress in those areas. But they manage to remain cheerful, optimistic. This is an attractive person. They got lots of positive energy. They like to be very independent and private. I gave them the advice not to depend too much upon others' opinions. This person is a healer. They have medical aptitude, and they probably can relieve pain by touching people. And they are very intuitive. So there you go with that one. Let's see. Does anybody have any questions on those? Sounds very, I've given up on that. Sounds nice, though. Neptune's Cove looks exactly like mine and sounds just like me. Hopeless romantic. Jeff read mine. It was great. It was my first time. Oh, good. Hi, Trina. I got your mail, and I was having trouble figuring out what I did with your email. So I'm glad that I did yours for you. So now I can relax and not try to stress over that. But good. I'm glad it worked out very well for you. And they are pretty cut and dry. So it doesn't take, you know, a rocket scientist to do it. You just have to be trained. Okay, and let's do one more. Now notice the difference in this hand. The other hand that we just looked at had some really deep, strong lines, right? And this hand doesn't have deep, strong lines. It's got fine lines. You might even say pale lines. So you should see, in fact, this is, you can just, it's funny. So I think this is, wait a minute, this isn't the right person. I think this is the wrong hand. Let me go back here. Just trying to find the pictures. They're not popping up for me. Boop, 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 boop. I think we've already done this one. Sorry, my attention. Typically, the whether they're strong or faint, you know, gives you what you kind of about exactly what you'd expect for them to mean. You know, whether it's strong, whether it's really present, whether it's more faint, it's not as strong or as present. So anyway, would we even be human if you had none? Some people don't have a lot of lines on their hands. Some people have very little lines. And we typically do read the right hand. No, that's not Donald Trump's hand. We typically do read the right hand, but who was it? Some person it was, I think it was the same person that told us the gin story. His hand from left to right was night and day. So I looked at both of them, and we just talked about, there's nothing wrong with the size of Donald Trump's hands. Believe you me, I can tell you that. So there you go. Those are some ideas. If you want me to do your hands, I do the full one for a donation. And if you want a free one, I'm still pretty backed up on free ones, but you can still send in pictures of your hand to christianwhistleblower@gmail.com, and I'll do that for you. And remember, if you do have a YouTube channel, or if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, every Friday night we're going to start doing Allow Me to Introduce You To. and we're going to introduce you to some people that are doing, what's that for? Oh, nice. Speaking of, I'm not sure what they want me to do. Oh, okay. I'll figure that one out. But anyway, sorry about that. If you do have a YouTube channel and you'd like to be on the channel on Friday night, I had a work accident as a kid. I have a gash in my palm in the line from the base of the palm up to about an inch. Well, then you'd probably, if you're right-handed, it wouldn't make that much difference. And even if you were right-handed, you can just read around it. I mean, if the lines are gone from from an accident, of course, you can't read those lines, but you can read the other hand and get a good idea of at least what you were dealt. Now, the gash in the hand could hide some differences that you have made, differences that you have created, but pretty much, I can just read the other hand. So, I mean, I've read palms that person didn't have a whole hand before. So you can do a lot of stuff. Amanda, do you have a channel right now? Let's see. Does Amanda have a channel? She's got some subscribers. Are these your videos? Amanda, are these videos that, I mean, did you make these videos? We could have Amanda on. I'm very funny. I think I'm hilarious. Of course you do, Amanda. So you didn't make those videos. Okay. Well, I'm really looking for people that have content that they're making. So you'd have to convince me. Are you going to make videos, or send me an email, convince me. Are you going to make videos? Are you going to offer some content or are you, compiling videos? I don't know. We want to have some people that, are creating content and are putting the stuff out there. And yeah, there's 48 subscribers on your channel. I just looked at it. That's interesting. There's 48 people. It's probably because they like your picture. Let's just be frank. So there's nothing wrong with that. We can do, DJ Ransom for sure. Doc Illusion. We'll do that. Yeah, probably something about being blonde gives you a few subscribers. So see, that's a base you got to work on. You've already got like 50. So if you did want to start making some content, you're ahead of the game. So bam, there you go. Very interesting stuff. If you have any questions, send me to Christian Whistleblower at gmail.com. And I'll do my very best to answer them. I'm still answering most of the questions right now. I know that there's some, Doc has big boobs. Oh, there you go. Perfect. That should really help him. Oh, but, what was I just going to say? Oh, it doesn't matter. But anyway, folks, I appreciate you checking us out. I appreciate you being here tonight. It's Friday night, and I just wanted to let you know we are going to do the Allow Me to Introduce You program, and we took a look at some of the palms. So that's what we've got going on. And please like, share, subscribe on your way out. I'll probably come back tonight with some more content. I found something in one of my old notebooks that I really liked. I thought was very, very interesting. So I salute you that are here seeking truth. And even if you're not, I'll still give you a salute. Thank you, Nancy. And remember, you've got the spirit of divinity within, not original sin. So love yourself, love each other. That's how Christ says you know that you are on the right track with him. So it's time to decide, is the world gone crazy or have you? We're here to help you decide and to help you decide what to do once you do make that decision. But the first thing you want to do is unindoctrinate yourself. And above all else, stay fearless my friends.